we must get our public service right. To get our public service right, we need to have proper data which is well researched from all the government institutions. And I know we are very competent technical team in place to ensure this is going to happen. I want to assure Kenyans we are committed in taking this direction so that we can get a proper, well-structured, well-committed, well-dedicated public service to transform our nation. The National Police Service, the Teacher Service Commission, the Judicial Service Commission, all these are very important constitutional commission serving the people of Kenya, and we know they are doing an incredible job at the moment. And the push of the entire government is that we have to improve on a day-to-day basis. This improvement will be guided by the public sector transformation policy, which this ministry is developing in conjunction with other government institutions so that we can transform our nation. Our nation will be transformed if public service, we have the right attitude, the right mentality, the commitment, the dedication, which I've just talked about. That the salary increase is a government initiative. It's a government of Kenya initiative, which is pegged on 108 billion, which was set aside 2 years ago for the purposes of salary and allowances increase in a period of 4 years. And the public service, that 8 billion Kenyan shilling was set aside for public servants in a period of four years. That means that the rest of the money goes to other independent constitutional commissions, like Teacher Service Commission, like Judicial Service Commission, Parliamentary Service Commission, Police Service Commission, and other independent constitutional commissions. So for the public service, 8 billion Kenya shilling was set aside for a period of 4 years. And therefore it means every year we have 2 billion Kenya shilling for the purposes of salary increment. The structure is for the purposes of budgeting and controlling the wage bill. That structure is domiciled at Salary and Remuneration Commission, SRC. It's also important to mention that the CBA was negotiated by the past team of Kenya Union of Civil Servants. The current Kenya Union of Civil Servants officials, they are found agreement which were negotiated by the previous officials of Kenya Union of Civil Servants. The ministry, the government, through the Ministry of Public Service, announced the pay rise of all the civil servants in the Republic of Kenya. And it is important to clarify a few facts. One, that the Ministry of Public Service does not determine the salary. It is the Salary and Remuneration Commission which determines the salary increase, and it uses a structure in place. That the Ministry of Public Service, what it does is to implement the increment of the salary in the payroll by keying in the new codes for the new salary through the system which we have and the system which we are calling HRS, or Human Resource Information System. And also to say that the Ministry of Public Service, to transform this nation as per the call by the President, that we must transform Kenya in our lifetime. This will only happen if we get it right as far as public service is concerned. The attitude of all the public servants, wherever they are, need to be, we must have the right attitude. We must be competing to serve Kenyans in the best way possible, not competing among ourselves on who has this promotion, on who has I don't know which office, on who has the best car, on who has, but we must be competing on who is serving Kenyans in the best way possible. A public service which is committed will help to create an enabling environment of our nation so that we can transform this nation from the status which we are in at the moment to a world-class economy, just like many other economies across the world. And as many scholars have said, it is possible to change and transform this nation within our lifetime. And I mean, in less than 30 years, between 27 to 30 years, we can be able to transform this nation and be a modern, industrialized nation. This will happen if public service, we will commit ourselves to do what we are going to do in our offices, by our laws, by our constitution, and the mandate of each and every office. I call upon all the public servants of the Republic of Kenya, wherever you are, may you be in Migingo, may you be in Kiunga as assistant chief or the chief, or as a fisheries officer in Kiunga in Ramu, or you are in Ajabito in Mandera, as a livestock extension officer, or as a chief or assistant chief, or as a medical officer in a work in Mandera. Let's commit ourselves to serve the people of Kenya with commitment, with dedication. Let's ask ourselves, what is that we can do best for every Kenyan to feel that he has a government which is truly committed into the welfare of all Kenyans. Our hospitals across the Republic of Kenya, our county government across the Republic of Kenya, all the county government in the Republic of Kenya are serving public, and therefore are called upon also to act within the tenet of our constitution. I know there are some issues which have been raised by Kenya Union of Civil Servants, and we have called for a roundtable discussion next week on Wednesday so that we can discuss some of these things. But as we discuss in a very amicable way, because we want to work together, and the government is very committed, is extremely committed. The President of Kenya is very committed in ensuring that the welfare of all the government workers, the welfare is well taken care of. So we are committed to have a roundtable discussions with Kenya Union of Civil Servant officials so that we can iron out whichever misunderstanding which may be there. But the Kenya government is committed to ensure there is annual salary increment, which I have just highlighted, and the structure of that increment is determined by a independent constitutional commission, which is known as SRC. Ours as a ministry is to ensure the structure is implemented within the human resource information system. The Ministry of Public Service is committed to have public sector transformation reforms. These reforms are gradual. These reforms are well thought. We are in process of coming up with a public sector transformation policy, which is guided by the data. The data in terms of what are the gaps existing today within the public service? Where have we come from? Where are we at the moment? The data in terms of how well skilled is the public service? Where are the gaps in terms of the skills within the public service? What is the age of the public service? And we are likely within, once we have the proper data in place as we are collecting this data, the genization of the public service, because we want to ensure the Gen Zs, the mean age of Kenyans is about 20, 21 years. So we are a young nation, young, youthful nation. How do we go about it to ensure that we have gentrification of the public service? This will happen if we have through the public sector transformation policy, which we are collecting data which will establish the gaps which we have within the public service. And then we come up with appropriate measures which will be undertaken by government for a period of not less than 20 to 30 years. We have seen of late very remarkable progress in terms of public institutions which are going, which are demonstrating true call for the duty. And I've just mentioned that we had a very good example of a public institution which is entrusted with conducting of elections in the Republic of Kenya. IBC is conducting a very hotly contested by-election, and it was able to go beyond the call of duty and ensure the by-election was conducted properly. It's not only that, we have seen, for instance, under this Ministry of Public Service, the institutions which are under the Ministry of Public Service, one of them is National Youth Service. The National Youth Service has continued to demonstrate professionalism, serving Kenyans with dedication, with no rumors of whatever say it may be misappropriation of public resources. Everything is above board. We have seen the institutions under this ministry, for instance, Kenya School of Government, which is committed in training government officials and even other who are serving in the private sector. It has just marked 100 years of service in this country. And the expansion of what the Kenya School of Government is continuing to do, services closer to the people. Therefore, all the county government are called upon to serve, to ensure in terms of public service, you are offering Kenyans the best possible public service delivery. Our hospitals across the Republic of Kenya, level 3, level 4 dispensaries, nurses which are in these dispensaries across the Republic of Kenya, please put your best foot forward to ensure that you are serving Kenyans in our villages, deep in our villages, the best way possible. This is what we are called upon to do by the provisions of the Constitution and our laws. May it be the laws governing county government, may it be the laws governing national government. We must pull together in one direction as a nation, as a public service, and that is the call of our president, that we pull in one direction in terms of serving the people of the Republic of Kenya. With dedication and commitment, we are seeing what Human Resource Institute of Management, which is a public institution under this ministry, continuing to training and championing ethics and certifying human resource professionals in the country. We want to continue with this pace, that public institutions are called upon to commit themselves to serve Kenyans with dedication. We have seen Huduma Kenya, which is under this Ministry of Public Service, across the Republic of Kenya, is one of the public institutions which is committed in serving the people of Kenya with dedication and commitment. If you go to Huduma Center at the moment, across the Republic of Kenya, 7 a.m., we have Huduma Kenya staff who are serving Kenyans already at 7 a.m. And it will cross, most of them across the Republic of Kenya, the 61 Huduma centers we have at the moment, will cross at 7 p.m. in the evening. This is the commitment and dedication which we are calling upon all public institutions in the Republic of Kenya, and also all state departments in the Republic of Kenya, wherever they are, at the location level or sub-county level. Please put the best foot forward. We are called upon by Kenyans to ensure we are giving them the best service.